safety protocols. They recalled it.
Okay, one second.
However,
One second, Gianna. We're just going to cut you off for a couple of seconds because we only have 15 minutes segments.
okay.
So it's going to restart in a second. Okay, G. We're back. So go ahead. Finish your perspective on the CVOID 19 shot.
But yeah, so there's so many associated risks with just contracting the virus in general. And I feel like if we could come together as a community and all do our research and realize, that the vaccine would be beneficial for us, it would be key to moving forward and, ending this pandemic. So, I mean, day by day, there's millions and millions of doses being given, and we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So hopefully, I hope that a lot more Americans can do their research and understand that there's so many other associated risks with things like birth control and the virus itself, and the vaccine in general just is here to help us. So I definitely encourage anybody to get the vaccine. I myself got vaccinated, fully vaccinated. So I encourage anybody else, if we want to get through this pandemic, we're going to have to do it together, and we're all going to have to get vaccinated.
Okay, thank you, Gianna, for your perspective. Daddy, would you like to ask Gianna any questions in regards to?
Yes, Gianna. First of all, how you doing, sweetheart?
Good. How are
Good. I can't
you?
wait for you and Shy to walk down that aisle, girl. I'll be there.
Thank you.
I'll be there.
Thank you.
But listen, my question to you would be
Mm.
real cut and dry. Uh, Once you say that you are fully vaccinated, um, do you think you need another shot? Do you think that within a 12-month period you would have
I'm
to
so
get
sorry.
another
You're
shot?
breaking up a little. I can't really hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Fully vaccinated, do you think that you would need another shot in the 12-month window?
Potentially. I feel like they might start having boosters roll out within 6 to 12 months, just to keep up with
What
it.
would these boosters consist of in terms of the shot? And as far as we're speaking about the shot itself or vaccination, is it really an inoculation or is it a vaccination or is it a direct operating command to the cells? You're studying
Yeah.
this, right?
Yeah. So, boosters essentially, as I mentioned in the beginning, any virus rapidly mutates. But when the genome really changes, it becomes a new variant. And that was something because, I mean, we've seen with COVID, there's the Brazilian variant, there's the UK variant, the South African variant. So it's just been rapidly mutating, and
Okay,
there's multiple variants.
I understand
Um,
that, but let me just
yeah.
interject
So
this.
a booster would be intended to cover other variants that
Okay,
we might see in the.
the question was what's in the booster shot? Is it the same shot that you took prior?
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat? I can't really hear
Is
you.
the booster shot the same shot that you took prior? You're taking two shots, right? One is the spike shot, right? And then the second one does what? And then what my question to you is there a third shot required within a 12-month window? And you telling me
There may,
booster, and I'm asking you what is in the booster shot.
yeah, there may be a third shot that's required. They don't
Okay,
really know.
so then
So,
therefore it's safe to say that you're not fully vaccinated. Is that correct or
right.
incorrect? Okay, that's all.
Um,
That's one thing I wanted to
yeah.
establish. The other thing is, um, do you know what a T cell is?
With a what?
T cell.
T cell.
Take that back to you studying this. You're studying this and you're working in this field, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then do some homework or research on that T cell because
Yeah.
I'm told the T cell, from my research, is the really only thing besides the antiterferon that can really uh, handle these killers for these cells that's found in uh, deficiencies in people that causes the COVID vaccine
Right.
in 19. So the interferon is is supposed to do the job, but the T cell and the antibody is supposed to do the job, but the T cell outweighs both of those proteins. They're all proteins. Now,
Correct.
and the reason I'm asking you about this third shot is because the CEO of Pfizer on April 4th, 2021, which is this year and this month, has suggested that a third shot is necessary. There is no COVID like guarantees that you're going to be safe. And also in the I don't know if it's a general science, you have to look that up though, don't quote me on this, but there's 100 people died within 2 months after being fully vaccinated, or what they think they were fully vaccinated with either the Moderna or the Pfizer shot. So I mean, my thought and my common sense tells me that, first of all, what I need to do is have a little more faith in God. I need to actually check out my resources and vaccinate myself with these vitamin C's and D's and stay confined like I was when this pandemic first broke out, which the world order told us to do. But with these shots, it's unclear what's in these shots, what you're taking. And if you're calling it a vaccination, then it's not a really vaccinated when it's a computer order being shot into you to go to a cell and kill that cell in your body. That's not a vaccination. So with my education, this is what I come to. I'm not sugarcoating anything, but it's kind of easy for people to like look at society, look at the so-called leaders in our society, look at the ones that's fake leaders, to be influenced by them, and they might not even be taking a shot. They may be taking a water shot or something. We don't know. I don't know. I can't trust that. And back to what I was saying earlier, the government does not mandate that you is required to take these shots. On a state level, yes. On a hospital level, yes. Some companies may require you that for your job. So people are afraid of their jobs, and I don't blame them. I want my money too. So that's all I really had to ask you in terms of that. So I'll just hand it back over to my daughter.
Thank you, Daddy. All right. Thank you, Gianna. Thank you for your perspective and with Daddy's perspective and putting it all together for everyone out there. I think those are the two perspectives that we have in the country right now on ways that people want to take the shot, but they're scared because they don't know what's in the shot. It was developed too quickly. There's a lot of negative attributes to it because there are other viruses, and we do have fully vaccines for those, and this one is not fully vaccinated yet, and because it's so new. I appreciate your guidance and influence of telling everyone to go and take the vaccine based on your perspective in the medical field, and joining us so quickly to give us your insights and your knowledge of what you know about viral infections. We really appreciate that. And Daddy, we appreciate your comparisons, which kind of ties us together. I'm talking about CV19 vaccine. So Gianna, thank you for your time. We're going to let you go. And you have a good night.
You.
Okay.
Thank
I
you
love
so
you.
much.
I love you.
Love you.
Love you. Thank you.
All right, baby. Have a good night.
All right. You too.
I just wanted to say another thing. It's too late now. But what's the purpose of taking the shot if you're going to die still after taking the shot?
I get you, Daddy. I get it.
The shot posted
Yes.
let you die.
Yes. And that's the real promo of the shot. You know, when I speak to a lot of people that have taken the shot, they advise me that that's their common goal, is to make sure that they don't die. They want to live, you know. So if you take the shot, you can live. And a lot of people that I know, they travel, so they can't travel without that.
Can't be sleepy, man. So,
So this was a great conversation. I think, anyone who has questions or comments and can maybe change Daddy's perspective or Gianna's perspective in the world, yes, they can definitely be able to send us comments, questions underneath
Yes,
the link.
please,
We want to hear your
please.
input.
I'll give it to you straight. I have no
Daddy.
value. No value in this. I have no value in this. I can't be bought or sold. No value in this. Again, what I do, I take 8 to 15-year-old kids, boys and girls, and I give them one day out of their life of free recreational and mental serious sessions. I give them gifts, food, feed them. I've been doing this since 1984, so this is where my heart is. I like giving back, but I don't like when people putting information out there and bringing it to me like I'm supposed to buy it, like I'm supposed to accept it because of who you think you are or because of what you think you possess. So please, Google anything you want. Observe things with an open mind, although you was raised a certain way. With me, I've been raised a certain way, but when you become aware of yourself, you look at things a little differently and you use your mind and your common sense to compose of things that you really want to know the truth about so you can have a healthy, joyous, beautiful life on this planet. Okay, so that's basically, like my daughter said, it was basically a great segment. But again, we're going to get into guns. Too many in our community. Too many in our community. We're going to get into finances. Why we don't learn about credit. We know you have to have credit now. We're going to get into Black Lives Matter. They do matter. And I have a killing right around the corner from the court. Gotta have, it's just people are just tired. People are just tired of this. So we're gonna chop it up about it. We're gonna chop it up, and maybe we'll come up with some solutions. You know, we got substations in the community that don't even work. The guys, they still shoot each other right in the street, right in front of the substation. Come on, man. You know, you got guys begging in the street for money. You don't give them the money, so you say, okay, I'll buy you something. You buy him something. You sit in your car. You watch the guy. He trying to sell what you bought him. It's a Kentucky Fried Chicken box. He trying to sell that. I mean, so it's bad out there. So we want to give these people some outlets. We want to have more rec centers in our town. And for you celebrities and you basketball and football athletes, I'm coming. I'm coming for you. It's not today, but I'm coming for you, man, because that boys club money is not helping no one. Come into the neighborhood. Come into the neighborhood. Come into the areas that you know need help and give back that way. Shaq,
Same place
I
you
applaud
learned
Shaq.
from.
He goes to Newark. I applaud him. Let me see you in the neighborhood.
All right, and with that being said, we are going to end Let's Chop It Up for this evening, but stay tuned for more. Daddy, do you have any closing statements that you would like
Yes,
to get
God bless all of you guys for tuning in, and stay safe as you can, but always believe in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and have faith in this life right here so you can live forever in the hereafter. But rightfully divide that word of truth in the Bible. There's people I grew up with in grammar school and high school. Everybody's a minister now. You know all those people ain't no minister. They trying to make some money on you, man. Come on. You know this guy, he's running around the corner. You want to be just to beat him up as a bully in grammar school. Think he's a cop now. Why he became a cop, huh? Oh, because you got beat up? No, but some of them is really serious. Some of them is not. Yes. Then you have some ministers. I'm not the judge, but I'm telling you, if you look at and you listen to some of these ministers out here, they're preaching propaganda. They're only trying to get that buck. So read it for yourself. Rightfully divide the word as truth. And God bless you.
All right. Let's chop it up. Have a good night.